So this is the first ever episode of Wrestletalk Everything. You know what I'm saying though? Your boy Eli. Y'all know I'll be doing the blind ranking videos and the murder mystery videos and shit like that. But first ever episode, we're gonna be doing a debate. It was supposed to be The Rock, somebody defending The Rock, somebody defending The Miz, and somebody defending CM Punk. But unfortunately, the person that's defending The Rock ain't show up yet. So it is what it is. Without further ado, I'm gonna bring up the first person, and we're gonna get started. The first person, let's see.
Yo, YouTube, it's your boy JDV, aka Jordan. I'm over here representing The Miz, and here's why he is the best mic talker in all of WWE. Simply because of his devotion as a character and his seriousness as a heel. Straight up.
So, do you think he's better than The Rock, though? I mean, not The Rock. You think he's better than CM Punk?
Yeah, in most aspects, I would have to say.
Yeah, like name one aspect he better than him on the mic at.
Honestly, it really has to go more with his seriousness and also his character. What I mean by that, CM Punk, as you know, but like after the pipe bomb, he became this most relevant guy. People changing his name and stuff. But The Miz has always been there with the company. He's been always talking these promos. It should be me. I'm going after this. This is what I'm doing. He's keeping them updated constantly about in his position as not only as a main event star, but also, back then when he was a mid card and all that. So he's really going up there, and we can talk more about that. But
Jordan, I respect what you said. Me personally, y'all know I'm a Cena fan. I think he's the best in the mic than anybody, but that's another time for a different day. Without further ado, I got somebody that's going to counter your argument, bro. I don't think he's going to agree with what you just said about CM Punk. That's crazy.
That's fine.
Yo,
what's good with y'all? It's your boy Delgo, representing CM Punk in this promo war battle, whatever we got going on here. CM Punk is my guy, cutting a promo, good, bad, AEW, WWE, Ring of Honor, ECW. It don't matter. My man dropped pipe bombs wherever he go, and the people listen. He's the second city saint for a reason. You hear what I'm saying? And he's the best in the world. What more do I need to say?
Oh, Jordan. Sounds like a debate.
Yep.
You better talk yours. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Yo, Dale. CM Punk versus The Miz. Mic skills. You call CM Punk the best in the world. You talk about best in the world during promos, right? I want you to answer this question. Who was CM Punk before the pipe bomb?
CM Punk.
Right. But like his mic skills before the pipe bomb.
His mic skills was always on the beam. Did you ever watch Ring of Honor?
No, I didn't.
Oh, well, there you go. See, this is where you're going to lose at, because before he started killing shit in WWE, he was killing shit in Ring of Honor. And he was doing the same thing in Ring of Honor, dropping crazy promos on Samoa Joe, fucking, who was? Chris Sabin, Alex Shelley. He's been all over. That's why he's been a Ring of Honor world champion, tag team champion. Come on, bro. Like, now let me ask you, what promo has put The Miz over on mic skills?
If you look at any promo that he had while he was champion, I'm not talking about any tag team champion, mostly pertaining to his Intercontinental champion, because when you think of Miz, that's the first title you think about him having. I want you to watch any feud that he had while Intercontinental champion. You can tell me those promos weren't as fire as CM Punk's. I'll wait.
Now, Miz as Intercontinental champion, the only promo that I can clearly say he cut on crazy one was Daniel Bryan at that what was it, SmackDown? Talk Smack. Yeah, that John he cut was crazy. But if you're going to use that, I would just use the promo that CM Punk cut on Kevin Nash. If you remember when he was like, "Oh, I just got a text from my sister Charlene. OMG, I thought he was dead." That promo is kind of better than that talking smack Joe, bro.
Right.
I'm just saying.
But look, if you want to, I'll give you a better promo. There was a promo The Miz cut against John Cena, right? At the time.
Yeah.
Miz was tired. This is what he said. I am sick and tired of y'all coming in here getting moment after moment after moment after moment. Keep in mind, Roman Reigns was in the ring too, and this happened on the episode of Raw. This man said, I'm sick and tired of having moment after moment after moment, right? When someone's been in the business that long, at the time, I believe it was 12 years, he had said 12 years, and he has never really had his like fair moment, right? And keep in mind, he did this while he was Intercontinental Champion. I don't know which title reign it was, but keep in mind, this is what Miz is talking about. He wants his moment, right? And a lot of guys in WWE never get a moment, never, because there's always going to be a star bigger than them, right? So when you take that into account, like CM Punk, because you can agree CM Punk is a bigger star than Miz, right? You can agree with that?
Of course.
All right. So when you think of also Miz, you want to think about his rivalries, his champions, all that good stuff. You want to think about his promos. Also, I'm going to give you another one. That's just one of them. Go watch the promos with Dolph Ziggler. This Dolph Ziggler was putting up his career just for a championship match, talking about some he can give, all this, right? Miz simply buried him and said, bro, listen to me. You telling me if I beat you one more time while defending my championship, that if I win, your career's done? Oh, that's easy. That's easy dub, right? The confidence at his heel as a character. Keep in mind, CM Punk, he gets cheered now. Miz has always been booed every time. Every time. The only time he really didn't get booed was when he's in hometown in Cleveland. And besides LeBron James, which is for a later debate, that's the second biggest star from Cleveland that I know of. Straight up.
December 27th, 2010. Wait a minute. December 27th, 2010. January 3rd, 2011. July 11th, 2011. CM Punk cut 3 great promos on John Cena to the point where the crowd was rocking with Punk. And we're not going to let's not forget when Punk held the WWE Championship hostage and left the company, and he came back with Cult of Personality, that theme song. When he stepped in the ring, he didn't even have to say nothing. He just held the title up in Cena's face, and Cena belt got lower. That's how massive the crowd was behind CM Punk. He at times he don't even have to say nothing. He could just look, and motherfuckers just going backing. We're going hold up. The return, December 8th, 2023. Didn't say a word, but the crowd went off. The Miz don't never have those moments at the point where you don't even have to talk and you already feel the energy, you already get the vibe. That's killing you right there. When you don't have, if you don't have to say nothing, that means you're over. The Miz always have to complain. He always has to cry. He always got to get loud. He always got to use his TV shows. Like, come on, bro. We already know what you do, man. Like, Miz gives me more reality, like, star than a wrestler. Like, I could see somebody knowing him from Miz and Mrs. before Monday Night Raw. Just saying.
That's actually down bad wrong, and that's actually not true. But I will tell you this. But when CM Punk returned in 2023, and I'm using this as a today's reference, what has CM Punk done since he's got back?
Well, of course he was in the Royal Rumble and he got hurt. So you can't do nothing if you, especially being in WWE. If you're hurt and it's a crazy injury, they're going to rehab you until you know what I mean, able to go in the ring. But he hasn't. He wrestled one match and it was the Royal Rumble. But we're all waiting for this CM Punk and Drew McIntyre match for sure. And they're cutting great promos on each other, going back and forth to build up this match. Now, mind you, the Royal Rumble was what, back in January? That shit was back in January, huh?
Yeah, something like that.
It was like the end of January or the middle of something, January. We are now going into June, and we're still hyped about CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre.
Right.
Like we're hype about that. Now, in the other world with the Miz, he won the tag team titles with R-Truth, and that tag team title run will be ass if it wasn't for Truth. Like real rap, we're keeping it a bean because face Miz is not really that good.
I'll agree with that.
So him cutting promos is just like him being a Robin to Batman, which would make Truth Batman and Miz Robin right now. Like real shit. And we don't want to hear Miz rap. Like tell your man to stop doing the what's up joint because that shit, he's off key, he's off beat, and he's just not a rapper, man. Leave that shit to Truth. Like I don't know. When he was a tag team with Morrison, the promos was way better and they were stronger. These Jones now with Truth, Awesome Truth, his promos ain't as Miz as we love for Miz to do. So
now
face run is not a good promo. Heel run, he's a good promo. But Punk, heel or face, he cuts great promos. Now we're going to go to the Straight Ass Society. Let's go to the Straight Ass Society. He cut crazy promos on Big Show. Now, when they had the hair versus whatever it was, he had to cut his hair. Was that Ray?
The hair versus hair?
But no, was that Ray? That was Ray. That was hair versus mask, and Ray won, man. Yeah. But he cut a joint on Big Show when he told Big Show nobody likes you. Everybody remember that promo. He told Big Show straight to his face, "You're not funny, and no one likes you." Like that shit was crazy. So as a heel, Punk is still great at promos, and then we're not gonna forget the Happy Birthday song to Aaliyah Mysterio. Like that joint went over too. Miz don't do stuff like that, bro.
Because Miz doesn't really get put in a lot of feuds with those type of stars, especially since WWE wasn't like, it was still in PG era, but it wasn't like, not like that. But anyway, let me give you this, right? Let's talk about recent times. The Miz and Gunther, those two. There was a promo that Miz had said on the episode of SmackDown. This dude said, I was serious then when he first won the Intercontinental Championship. I have no problem taking that title off your waist again, and I will do it again because he has no problem doing it again. Babyface Miz is probably worse than Punk, but as a heel, I think Miz still will top Punk, probably on the mic too, because as heel, of course, Miz didn't really have to really back up like his in-ring mic skills, but only because Miz was actually going for his matches. But keep in mind, most of his title reigns, he was a heel. Like, nobody liked him. Okay, you want to talk about CM Punk coming back. CM Punk coming back, he's a babyface. Fans will still cheer him because now he's a babyface. But in the heel, like, you have to think of the craft and character that's being built up. You know, if you want to go 09 Punk, before, 09, 07, 09 Punk, you know, the fire burns coming in, you know, him long black hair coming in. This guy was literally just around while still just cutting random promos. I'm gonna be honest. Punk is not. He's not at the time, he wasn't really the best person because he was getting put over by people like Cena and stuff. But Miz himself is not. I don't want to say he wasn't there at the time, but Miz has been on steady ground. CM Punk had to leave a company to go back, leave for a decade, had a failed MMA career or UFC career, can't remember which one honestly. Failed that, went to AEW, gets a crowd pop. All right, comes back to 2023 after a failed AEW run, even though he won the AEW World Title. Comes back to 2023 and still tries to win. So really, you go to your first Royal Rumble match, you get hurt, and now you're injured. But now you're trying to steal this one moment from Drew. So honestly, it's been a rocky road for Punk. Can you agree with that? It has been. He's not ever since he left, because from 2013 to pretty much now, like I Punk is old. I'm not gonna say he's washed, but Punk is very fragile. And if you ask me, hey, is with the storyline with Drew, if he's gonna win it, I don't think so. But if you want to talk Miz is gonna be that guy who can, whenever they need to step. Miz is that veteran who, if in what world would he need to be stepped over anytime soon? No, but is Miz always going to be on the same level in terms of promos, in ring, and all-time great? Yes, he is. Punk, he's always up and down. Always, he's always going to be up and down with it because he can't do the things that he used to. Straight up.
Okay, so I'm gonna start here with this right here. If it wasn't for CM Punk, we wouldn't have this WWE that we have today. Honestly, I'm keeping it a bean because everything WWE do now, CM Punk said in a pipe bomb and sitting in the ring with Vince McMahon. Like, we're not going to trip. The dude, even down to the medical to the medical team, like real shit. So fast forward to today with Drew McIntyre. I think it's going to be a banger match. And I think from this point on, CM Punk will be in the best health conditions, honestly, probably in his career. Because if you look at him now and you look at him right now, today, and then you go back to AEW, his body, pause, has made a great change. He looks terrific, pause. We're not going to trip. You could tell CM Punk has been in the gym. So now go back to AEW. He cut great promos with Hangman. He cut great promos with MJF. Mm-hmm. He cut a great promo at that fucking media scrum sitting next to Tony Khan talking about everybody in the back. We not going to trip. He destroyed the Young Bucks. Who that?
They said huge pause.
I said pause though. I said pause.
I ain't got nothing to do with this.
So we're gonna wait. Pause right there. So for the person that just said huge pause, before I even started my statement, I said pause. Then I said pause in the middle of my statement. So you can't say I didn't say pause, brother. So that huge pause was the fuck, like.
What's up, AJ?
that huge pause was very.
All right, y'all can go back, but
So he cut great promo. He cut a great promo at that media scrum talking about the Bucks, Hangman, Kenny Omega. He destroys everybody when it's time. Now, Colt Cabana can't even be his friend no more. He don't even know how to talk to CM Punk because he destroys him every time he talks on Colt Cabana. And that should be like, oh shit. He be having people on some, oh shit, this nigga crazy. So CM Punk, he do that in AEW. He cuts a crazy promo on Jack Perry, on him being a stupid young boy. So I don't know. I think if you ask me, his AEW run was okay. Because one, he shouldn't even have been there. He shouldn't even have been in AEW. When he decided to come back to wrestling, he should have went straight back to the WWE. Because AEW, and I'm a fan, I like AEW, but AEW is nothing but an indie company with a lot of money. Like real shit. That's all AEW is. AEW is the indies with a TV deal and a lot of money, which Tony Khan is behind it.
Would you consider
CM Punk did that already? CM Punk did the indies already. He did Ring of Honor, TNA. He did all that shit. And he cut crazy promos in well, not in TNA because they didn't know what they had. So Ring of Honor, he killed in that joint. So when it was time for him to come back to wrestling, he should have went straight back to the WWE. Real shit. He should have buried the hatchet, went straight back to the WWE, got back in the system, because that's a system of what he was fighting for back in 2011, back in 2012. He's been fighting for the system that the WWE has now a decade ago. That's why he left, because it wasn't the way it is now. So if anything, the WWE honestly can tip their hat to CM Punk, because he really helped. And he opened the eyes in the WWE system to see what the future was. If it wasn't for CM Punk, we wouldn't have fucking Seth Rollins and fucking who else? Fucking Wesley. The motherfuckers you see now in NXT that has been called up now and that are huge stars, you could really thank CM Punk for that. Real shit. What can you say about the Miz? What has the Miz done that changed the landscape of professional wrestling?
Can you say, I can say this, Miz never had to leave. Miz ain't never had to go to another company to prove himself. He didn't have to retire.
Okay, because the only reason why
Miz is a person who can prove himself time and time again, even on the mic or in ring. Because guess what? Miz is a 2-time Grand Slam champion. He's been on top of the elite. He's been at the very top for most of his career. He still continues to do it to this day, even though he's not a championship right now.
Cut you off. Your man. First of all, he's what I call when I had my first podcast with wrestling, my man Marsley. Shout out to Marsley. I always called them. What the fuck did I call them? Like, it's like they like fucking house bitches. Like Miz ain't going nowhere. We know he ain't going nowhere. Miz would take a pay cut so he could stay.
Most definitely.
If he don't, like, real shit, cause he's not on a high bracket of being one of the highest paid WWE superstars. He's not. So, and I will give it to him. He always wanted to go to the WWE. When he was on the Real World, he thought he was a superstar. He thought he was the WWE superstar then. So I understand. So he's somebody that's complete and happy with their spot in the company. You got people like CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, now Dolph Ziggler, aka Nick Nemeth, that will leave the company. Even Naomi, Sasha Banks, Mercedes Moné, whatever the fuck you want to call her, they leave the company to better themselves. Another person that I'll say had to leave the company and it's in a better position, Swerve Strickland. So these people want to leave to better themselves. CM Punk left because it wasn't safe. It wasn't happy. It wasn't fun no more. If it's not going to be fun no more, I'm a dip. It's been plenty of times I've seen Miz that they made Miz look like an asshole. He's nothing but the comedy stripped to something. Didn't Miz dress up as a turkey before? I don't think CM Punk did. Like, Miz he has so many embarrassing moments in WWE. That's because they can do anything they want to do with the Miz. Pause. Like, they can make the Miz look like a fool. Now, granted, he will turn it into some type of, he will make us laugh. If he's put in a comedy act, he's making us laugh. Okay. But why are you right there? Miz has never been looked at as a main eventer, as a solid, we can trust Miz to be our main event guy. They put the title on him first. The first time they put the title on him because it was a Money in the Bank cash in, and it was a dope thing to do. So it got a pop, cool, but it wasn't the best pop. Like, Miz probably the fourth or fifth best Money in the Bank cash in, maybe fifth. I don't know, but he's not the top three for sure.
Would you say
then his second title that he got, it was just so Bobby Lashley can fuck him up. Like, he was just a stepping stone. Like,
to be honest, you really can't even count that. It was 2020, the pandemic. You had a fucking Thunderdome. There was no live audience. So I will admit that
if you're going to say don't count that, So don't sit here and be like he's a 2-time Grand Slam. Don't do that because
I can do that because it fucking happened. I'm not gonna say it was the best thing. It was the best thing, but keep in mind when the world's fucking shut down and all you have to do is just fucking make a screen like how we are now, and you want to call something like a pop because people are cheering behind their screen and you really can't fucking hear it. Like, bro, like that shit.
I'm
That
talking about his first win. I'm talking about his first win.
Yeah,
that was a great pop. He got a huge pop.
It was.
But I'm talking about in the Money in the Bank cash-ins. That wasn't top 3. It's probably 4th or 5th. So, granted, that gave him his first WWE title. Did he deserve it? I would say yes. I would give you that because he's a company guy. He's been holding down the fort for the WWE for a long time, and
so
he does whatever.
Do you think he's holding it down to this day? Is what I'm asking you.
Is he holding? He's one of the company men. No, is he holding it? Is he holding WWE down? No, because WWE will be fine without him. WWE will be fine without him. If Miz get fired, if Miz got fired, with the chopping block when after WrestleMania, if he was part of the fire list, motherfuckers would be like, "Oh shit, he been with the company so long, that's crazy. I never thought he would get let go." But oh well, it wouldn't matter. If Seth Rollins got a fire, niggas have been tripping. Motherfuckers have been going off the rail. What the fuck? Why?
In the time span that CM Punk was gone, fans were still chanting his name, but do you know why they were chanting his name?
Because he's over. He's always going to be over.
Over who? And over what? Because
he's over with the fans completely. Either you love him or you hate him. Either way, you're going to cheer him or boo him. Every time. You're not going to get a quiet ass CM Punk match. You can get a quiet ass Miz match.
No, you can't, dude. There's gonna be some type of involvement with the crowd for a Miz match. There is.
I'm out of my mind. So you think where am I out of my mind at? Because if I'm out of my mind, if you motherfuckers think the Miz is needed in the WWE, that is crazy to me. He's a company man. I will give him that. I will give him, so you telling me you could put the World Heavyweight Championship or the WWE Championship on the Miz and he can do a John Cena or Roman Reigns, a CM Punk with that belt? I don't think so. Fuck no.
So do you think who would win if Miz, let's say CM Punk and Miz were just randomly facing off in an episode of like Raw or SmackDown right now? Who would be the winner of the match and why?
Are you serious?
I'm dead ass.
If you're booking this show,
the way you have to
we all know wrestling is scripted. We're going into this match with a winner and a loser. So if you're booking a match and you got CM Punk versus The Miz tonight on Monday Night Raw, you telling me you're booking The Miz to beat CM Punk?
Absolutely.
Okay. Now you just said absolutely. Here is the reason why I am booking CM Punk to beat The Miz. First of all, what city are we in? You didn't ask that because CM Punk is over in damn near all the cities that WWE go to. So if when CM Punk come out and you hear that cult of personality music about to drop, the arena about to go crazy. Now, when you hear awesome, he gonna get cheered, but it ain't gonna be a CM Punk pop. Like, pause. Seriously.
A cheer is a cheer. Like, whether you love him or hate him. And you can argue that his work is great no matter what kind of stage he's in. What I mean by that, CM Punk can be a heel, Miz can be a heel. They're still gonna get cheered at the end of the day.
It's the WWE universe. That's who controls the WWE. So if you telling me how
now
so wait, do you think Miz the skull crushing finale 1, 2, 3? No. GTS all the way 1, 2, 3. He sleep. The crowd going crazy. CM Punk. And then imagine a promo if it was a match between Punk and Miz. The promo that Miz is going to get hurt on by CM Punk is going to be a crazy joint. He already cut a promo on MJF and made him look stupid by calling him the Miz. Like the Miz is basically a joke or a punchline to me. Real shit to me.
That's to you.
He I will give, like I said, I will give it to him. He's a company man. He's a by the book ass guy. Like the only person that I could say other than the Miz that's so company like that is Cena, and that's not in a bad way. It's not in a bad way. He got a solid move set. You know exactly what he's going to do. You know exactly what he's going to say. You know when exactly he's going to come out. Pause. Like it, bro. What are we talking about here? You can do his match, but you can walk through his match with him. You know exactly, because he's a safe company wrestler. He don't want to get hurt because he don't want to miss. Even if he not on TV this week, he still want to be in the back at catering. He's a company man. CM Punk, you don't know what he's going to say. You don't know what he's going to do in a match. Even at this moment, you don't know what he's going to do in a match. He's still taking risks, and his body wasn't even 100% pause for wrestling when he came back to AEW, and he was doing crazy shit. That's how he got fucked up. So imagine now he's back in the WWE. He got a good fucking gym to go to and doctors to see. His body is going to be in 100% tip top shape. Pause.
Just so he can get fucking injured again. Just so he can get injured again. Cause
bro, he wasn't where he at now when he first came back in the Royal Rumble. He wasn't working. You could clearly see he wasn't hitting the gym in AEW. You can clearly see that to now. Why the fuck he ain't got no sleeves on his shirt now?
Because he was in the gym before he came back. Then tell me why he would get injured in the Royal Rumble.
I just told you why. Because when he came back to WWE, if you go back and look at the story, he didn't even know he was going to. The way he signed, it was like he walked out of AEW and then walked right back in WWE. When he was in AEW, you can clearly see my man was not working out. He looked like shit when he was in AEW. That nigga looked like mashed potatoes when he was in AEW. I will give you that. But his work was still good, and he still was doing crazy shit, and his body wasn't even in top shape. Now, he back in WWE. He's getting it in top-notch shape. He's still going to do the same thing, and he's going to be good doing it because he's in great health, and he got good doctors. So he's always going to be over the Miz, mic skills, wrestling skills, wrist skills, fucking the fans, and the WWE machine will be behind Punk way before the Miz. CM Punk was gone for what, 10 years? And he came back in the WWE is right behind him again. Pause.
But that don't mean WWE is really necessarily going to do anything with him. The only thing they really going to do is just put him in some underlying fucking storyline like what he got with Drew. He's not going back in the title picture anytime soon. He's damn sure ain't finna come on top of this fucking rival he has with Drew.
Bro,
that's for sure.
He's on Monday Night Raw.
Okay,
he's on Monday Night Raw.
That nigga. Oh my God, Triple H is finna put fucking Drew over CM Punk. CM Punk is not finna do anything until Seth recovers anyway.
What I'm saying to you is,
that everyone wants to see is CM Punk versus Seth Rollins, and Drew's just in the way of that. So they're gonna make them put him in this fucking mid-ass fucking storyline. Besides them cutting promos to each other, playing hide and seek, run around backstage and shit, and then they gonna make the match happen. Because all they have to do is just wait for Seth to fucking come back. That's it. That is literally it.
When you look at Monday Night Raw. When you look at Monday, don't cry now. When you look at Monday Night,
comes in my fucking eye, my shit burning.
When you look at Monday Night Raw, you don't look at CM Punk as one of the main eventers for Monday Night Raw.
Are you not gonna look at the Miz as a main eventer?
No. Why? Why am I look? Give me a reason why.
Why would you overlook the Miz? Why would you overlook that? Why?
So you telling me? Listen, hear me out. We got Damian Priest as world champion.
Mm-hmm.
So this give you. I'm gonna give you 4 guys that can go into that title. You got Damian Priest as world heavyweight champion. Seth Rollins,
Mm-hmm.
Shinsuke moved to SmackDown, right?
Yeah, he's on SmackDown.
Yeah, he moved to SmackDown. You got Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre, CM Punk, and who else? The Miz?
Bro,
No. You know
you
who you
could,
gonna put in that fourth spot? Well, let's put Gunther at third. But now we got a fourth spot. So who we going to give it to? The Miz or CM Punk?
you can put any of them. Honestly, you really
No.
can. You can.
Oh,
But
no.
if I'm going like, all right, hold on. If you were literally Triple H himself, and you just went into the creative with the idea of who you want to challenge Priest right now, are you gonna say CM Punk? Are you gonna say Damian Priest? Are you gonna say Seth Rollins? You gonna say The Miz? You gonna say Gunther? Who are you saying?
Challenge
If you wanted somebody 100% health to challenge Damian Priest right now, out of those guys you just named, including The Miz, who would you pick in what order?
I would want the rematch with Drew and Damian Priest because of WrestleMania. That's what I will go with first.
Okay.
Because Drew was champion for 5 minutes. He should get a rematch. So I'm going to give it to Drew for the first title shot. And then I will go with a number one contenders match between CM Punk and Seth Rollins.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I would fucking have the match go to shits so we can have a fatal four-way between Seth, Punk, Drew, and Priest. I don't need the Miz in my world title picture. The only thing Miz going to do in the world title picture is host his talk show thingy in the middle of the ring, bro. That's it.
You can't tell me that his talk show doesn't create any type of conflict because some niggas eventually just get to fighting anyway.
Or
like
they end up fucking,
they end
up fucking the Miz up, or the Miz end up getting his ass beat.
You telling me this though? Out of CM Punk and the Miz right now, who still has a championship around their shoulder?
Bro, the only reason why the Miz got that title is because they needed to put the title on Truth, and Miz and Truth are like good friends. That's the only reason why the Miz got that spot.
But you're not talking about them winning championships when they were a team anyway? Because they won.
That's why I said that. That's why I said, listen, they wanted to put a title on Truth, and you're not going to put the Intercontinental Championship or United States on championship on Truth because they're trying to make the titles important. Real shit. Hear me out. And Truth is a comedy act for wrestling. Now, it's nothing wrong with that because Truth is another company man. He's another company man. So they want to give Truth his moment, but they only want to put the tag team titles on him. So who can he tag with so we can put these titles on him? We're going to tag him with the Miz because they got history together, because they was a team already, and they're good fucking friends. So the only reason why the Miz is in this spot right now is because Truth is massively over with the people. And the Miz just so happened to turn face.
Is he more over the people than CM Punk? Is Truth more over CM
We're
Punk?
not talking about we're not talking about our Truth. Don't try to no. That's not the argument here, and I'm not going to,
because really
I'm not commenting on that comment.
The Miz is included because they're a team.
So since they got the tag team championships, that means the Miz gets our Truth help. Ain't that a bitch?
I can tell you this. I can see. Hold on. I can tell you this right now. I can see Awesome Truth holding the tag team titles way fucking longer than I see CM Punk holding a world heavyweight title.
Bro, they're going to lose
before
those
they even
titles.
Retire.
Bro, they're going to lose those titles soon because their tag team run ain't going as great as they thought it was going to be going.
They just beat a team at a live event like earlier today, or was it yesterday?
That means nothing to me, bro. Well, on some real shit, you're telling me that title run with the tag team championships is going good?
I mean, I'm not gonna say it's the worst thing I've ever seen, but at the same time, it's not the, like I said, it's not the worst thing I've ever seen. It's not even bad, to be honest. Like we just got to see them like getting in more feuds because the tag titles have changed dramatically over the last few days. I mean, why do you even have someone like Austin Theory and Gracie Waller? Why do you have them as tag team champions? That
The
don't even
Miz
make
is
sense.
only over
But
right now because of R-Truth. That is exactly right. That is
but
exactly right.
but at the end of the day, he still has a title. He has a title. He has something to hold. CM Punk
Yo,
has
for
no.
the people
And then, and then, and then,
that's
and
watching
then on
this,
top of that, the Miz, you have to think over his career, and you can compare this to Punk's because I know you know Punk's career better than I do. But you tell me,
tag team
name
titles.
Who should the
name me.
Miz and Truth for the who should beat the Miz and R-Truth for the tag titles, Jordan?
Read that, John Eli. I just read it. Yeah.
Oh
Who
wait, did
should
you
Yeah,
wait? Y'all,
who you think should go over against the Miz when they finally give it up?
like what the tag titles? Like who
Yeah,
should beat them? Um, hmm, let's
I'm trying to
see.
think of I can't think of the tag teams on Raw right now.
That's that.
Eli,
Yeah, that's what I'm
hey
trying to think about.
Eli, since you like narrating this, John, read off the Raw tag teams on the show.
I think we.
You
I know
got
we
your other
got.
phone, right? All you gotta do is hit Google and Monday WWE Raw tag teams,
Yeah, I'm about to
and it
type it in
should
right
come right up. Name a couple teams. It's because I'm only thing I'm thinking of is DIY right now, and they moved to SmackDown. I know that for
Right.
sure.
That's who they beat. But
DIY. You got Judgment Day.
No,
You got
DIY didn't move to SmackDown.
no, they got drafted to Raw.
they on Raw.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Go ahead. DIY.
Oh no, wait. We got okay. Here we go. I was just thinking of ones that I thought of immediately. Let's see. We got tag division. Here we go. Raw tag. We got Alpha Academy. Nope, not no more. We got Awesome Truth, Creed Brothers. We got Imperium. We got LWO, and we got the New Day with Kofi and Xavier.
That's all Raw got.
And DIY.
That's ass.
The Creed brothers is definitely going to be the ones that's going to take those titles, bro.
Are you gonna put them over the New Day though?
Because this is how I feel. If I was writing Monday Night Raw, I would have Chad Gable turn on fucking Alpha Academy, like get them the fuck out of here. And they take the Creed brothers and they a new group and they heels. So that would get Chad Gable the fucking Intercontinental Championship, and the Creed brothers would definitely win the tag team championship. But either way, if they don't do that, you're not going to tell me the Creed brothers ain't going to win those titles.
Whoa, Noel, you trip. You said the Creed brothers are fucking boring. You see this comment?
Hey,
Noel,
that's
come on,
actually
bro.
wild. That's actually wild.
Noel, did you watch him at NXT game?
Right.
Oh.
Like, don't ever. You ever seen a Brutus ball?
Oh, he said not in ring, but character wise. Okay.
Oh.
I'm gonna let y'all go back though. Y'all go ahead.
Anyway.
No. You gotta look at the Creed brothers as being like fucking wrestlers. Like they wrestle. Like they're not about to talk and shit. That's why I said if you turn them heel and you put them with Chad Gable will be doing all the talking. Chad Gable can cut a great promo. They don't need to talk. Y'all gotta remember, wrestlers don't have to talk to be a great promo. You can have somebody to cut the great promo for you, such as Paul Heyman for Brock Lesnar. We're not going to trip. Paul Heyman talked for a lot of wrestlers, bro. Like, you could be awesome in the ring and have somebody else do the talking.
Right. And I will say that even
thank you very much, sir.
Even then, like the Creed brothers are, even if they do become tag team champions, like who you're gonna feud with next, because you have to think like the Raw roster. Even when that happens, there's not a lot of teams on like tag teams anymore, like there used to be. So, and plus, like the Creed brothers and plus Chad Gable, can you argue that that is like Team Angle?
I don't like AOP, but AOP and Karrion Kross and all that shit. The Final Testament is now on Raw. They got drafted to Raw.
Did they?
I believe so. So AOP is on that roster too.
But even then, if you want to count the Final Testament, it's just gonna be AOP. It's not gonna be nobody with Karrion Kross.
That's what I'm saying. As a tag team, they got a tag team. That's AOP. AOP is on Raw. I'm not a fan of AOP because it's just another team. on Raw. So
really, AOP is just a bunch of big dudes. That's all they are. I will say they're very mid to me. I will say that very mid. Now the matches they had on NXT were fire, but they're mid. Straight up. Like the final chapter is nothing but a leg sweep and a clothesline. That is
bro,
it.
you know
Like
who else is mid? You know who else is mid? The Miz. The Miz is mid, bro.
no, the
We
Miz
ain't
is not
going.
mid. The Miz is not mid. The Miz is not mid. The Miz is not mid, bro. If you want to talk about all time and you look,
Whatever, what was that promo that he cut on Daniel Bryan when he was the Intercontinental Championship? It was so long ago
it
because
was.
it was
I know what you're talking about, and it was that promo that he caught because Daniel Bryan called him a coward for the way he wrestles, and that's when Miz popped off on him when Miz countered the fact that, hey, I've been doing this, I mentored you and everything. You want to call me a coward? I did more than you. I
bro,
won more than you. Like
bro.
that
We
shit,
know the promo, bro. We
right?
know the promo. Now tell me another promo like that he cut on somebody after that,
Nigga Gunther, straight up, that dude was all about business when he cut that promo against Gunther.
bro.
He
And
was serious when
Gunther,
he cut.
Gunther, Gunther killed him when he just called him. He said, "You ain't nothing but a little weirdo." What the fuck?
And then you always have that one about Cena, where he blames Cena for leaving the company to go to Hollywood. There's always
That
that
was
promo.
after talking smack,
Yeah, that was after.
bro. That shit don't. I don't,
Because
bro.
there's a lot of there's a lot of promos that he cut against various stars, like LA Knight. He's almost like, yeah, like, bro, that's it. Like there's a lot of ways to just get over a crowd. Miz doesn't do anything to get over a crowd because his work is that serious. His seriousness as a character, as the Miz, goes is what I'm putting that over Punk any day because this is someone who can create such an environment where he can be so hated. He can be like Dirty Dom and just be booed out of the stadium just for who he is. Like Miz is like that. He was like that at one point. He straight was. And no one's gonna put Punk over for that. Like nobody. And if you want to talk about like we can talk about championships, we can talk about accomplishments and all that. End of the day, it comes down to promo skills. Like depending on how deep you want to go with it, even though because like we never really seen them feud like that. Overall, I'm taking Miz, and that PSA, that's my personal opinion. If you don't agree with me, I don't give two craps. All right. Words from
Yo,
Eli. But
time out.
that's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say.
So, you're gonna put Punk and Miz in the ring, and they're gonna cut promos on each other.
Mm-hmm.
So we know what the Miz is gonna say already.
Do we though?
Yeah, we do. We do.
What's he gonna say?
You said you was done. So when Miz cuts his promo on Punk, he's gonna talk about what? How he complained and then he left and then he was gone for so long. Then he came back to a company that wasn't worth shit. Blasey, got in a fight. Cry me a river. And then you came back to WWE. Now, that's like the breakdown of what he would say about Punk. I'm quite sure y'all should agree with that. Now, when Punk cuts his promo on the Miz, we don't know what he's going to say. Like real shit. Because we never know what Punk is going to say. That is the fucking beauty in a CM Punk promo. Because we don't know what we're about to get. But we know what we're going to get with the Miz. We
That promo
know.
he cut against Daniel Bryan, you didn't know what he was gonna say after that shit. You did not know that. You definitely didn't know what he was gonna say to Cena. You definitely didn't know what he was gonna say to Roman Reigns. You definitely didn't know what he was gonna say against those people. And if you want to talk about script and because WWE is scripted. If you want to talk about, bro, if you give that, they can deliver great promos to each other without even following the script.
Yo,
Punk already doesn't even follow
all
one,
the
but
Miz,
Miz don't even have to follow one. He does that because he's a company guy,
bro,
like you
all the
said.
Miz promos when he's serious All the Miz promos are this right here. I've been here since day one. I never get hurt. I am always here. I carry the WWE flag with honor. That's all his fucking serious promos.
But can you argue the fact that Punk hasn't done anything to make him get put over? Because ever since Punk came back, he's done one thing. He went to the Royal Rumble. All he did was cost Drew his title, and then he gets injured. And guess what? He hasn't done a thing since. So even if you wanted to put him in a world title, he hasn't done anything to deserve it yet.
Okay. Whatever you talking about with matches and wrestling, okay. I'm not arguing that, and there's an argument there, but I'm not arguing that. I'm talking about talking. We're talking about promos.
No, what I just said was the fact that is something Miz could say against Punk if they were in a feud together. That is what I'm saying.
Again, but the whole gist of the whole shit is he's going to say the key things he always says when he's not in a comedy bit. I don't never get hurt. I'm always here. I've been here since day one. I'm a company guy. I carry the flag with honor. That's all he gives you when he's serious. And then he just try to say I'm a Grand Slam champion. He just screams his accolades, bro. With CM Punk, we don't know what he's going to say. That's the beauty of his promos.
The only thing that Punk does is insult a person. That is all he does. Oh, I'm not this, but you're this. Like, that is all he does. He just attacks the dude and standing in front of him. That is it. And that's all the insults he does. You might not know what kind of insult he's going to throw, but he's going to throw an insult in there somewhere. And that's for sure. So really, like, yeah, he might not say like nothing PG rated, but he's going to say something of an insult. That is it. That's all he does. He might curse. He might do anything. What he told Drew. He told Drew right here.
The comment. Exactly. All Miz can say is the same shit everybody else been saying. But whatever. Listen, at this point, we all know the Miz. He is a great talent, but he only can stay in company guidelines. He's not going to go out the box. He's not going to come with nothing different. He's going to say the same shit time after time. And then most of the time, it's just him talking about his accomplishments. When you are cutting a promo on somebody, you are supposed to disrespect them. When Seth Rollins is cutting a promo on somebody, he's straight disrespecting them. You good and all, but I'm gonna beat your ass. Like, what the fuck? Like, Seth Rollins cuts a promo like that. He talks shit on somebody. Drew McIntyre, same thing, talking shit on somebody. Bobby Lashley is not the best guy on cutting promos, but when he cut promos, the nigga look like he happy as fuck, but he's saying how he going to destroy somebody. That's the whole stint of a promo. Like, if I'm cutting a promo on you, I'm about to tell you I'm about to beat you the fuck up and retain my title. Like, what? I'm gonna kick you in the face. I'm gonna power drive your dumb ass, DDT you, clothesline from hell, and you're done. Still Intercontinental Champion, whatever the case may be. But that's the whole thing. The Miz go out there. I'm going in this match a 7-time Intercontinental Champion. Whatever, bro. We don't care how many times you held the title. What you telling that for? Like, that don't make sense. But you right. Miz will come in second to the CM Punk on promos. And if The Rock was here, all I was going to say about The Rock was, you did so good in your early career, but leading down to the old head, you had to start writing shit on your wrist. So once you got to write a promo on your wrist, I don't want to talk to you. Like, that's
in my notes. I don't
want to talk.
That would have been an ether if he was here. Oh
right.
My God.
That was actually in my notes.
Say shit to me. You can't say shit to me when you have to write your shit on your wrist. I don't give a fuck how old you are. But CM Punk don't gotta write shit on nothing. He got too many tattoos to write some shit on his fucking wrist or some bullshit like that. And we don't know what he's going. Shit, at this point, I don't even believe CM Punk know what he's going to say when he gets the mic. Like, they just tell him to keep it decent at this point.
All right.
Yeah, I agree with you, Comment. Like, the Miz wants to be a movie star so bad, but he's not. He's never going to be The Rock or John Cena. He will always be a company man that's going to make WWE film movies. He's going to be a movie star, all right, but it's going to be with the company because he's a company man. So let me ask you this: The Miz is going to win the WWE Championship again?
He can, most
Ah,
definitely.
shit.
CM Punk might win the title literally one more time and then retire. That's it.
That's cool. That's cool. That's cool though.
But Miz can do the same thing. He can. Most definitely. Even then, Miz is going to be in the Hall of Fame. CM Punk is going to be in the Hall of Fame. We all know that. We all know that. So, but if you just want to go off for right now, shit, it can go either way for both men. It really can. At the end of the day, this comes down to
right here. Let me say this.
If you want to talk
promos, let me say this. WWE has tried with the Miz to put him in the main event scene so many times. The WWE don't have to try with CM Punk to be a main eventer because the people, the WWE universe, we already look at CM Punk as a main eventer, as one of the best. That's why he called himself the best in the world. The Miz can't say that. He has never been a bona fide main eventer. No WWE fan, no wrestling fan can tell me that they always look at the Miz as a main eventer. If you say you look at the Miz as a main eventer, you're lying to yourself and you're lying to us. Real rat. Because Miz is not a main eventer. You look at CM Punk and you see what? Dollar signs. Because CM Punk draws money. When he don't even have to wrestle. He could talk. He draws money. The Miz is not that. The only reason why Miz is drawing a couple of dollars right now is because he's riding around with R-Truth.
Well, all right. You done?
I'm trying to hear what you guys say, partner.
All right. I'm making sure you're done. You're not going to say anything. At the end of the day, bro, this came down to promo skills. And if you want to go promo skills, honestly, I still think the Miz is better. That's it. You're entitled to your opinion as much as me. This debate is over. Look, we said what we needed to say. Now it's just up to them. That's it.
The comment just said
it's up to this guy.
Somebody in the comment just said, I don't even remember what the Miz did in 2012 and 2015. Let me tell you this. The Miz, what he did in 2012 and 2015 is the same thing he's doing now. Because that's all he do is the same shit.
He still put championships on his shoulder. He made the Intercontinental Championship a main event championship. Besides being a mid-card title, Miz was carrying the Intercontinental Championship to a main event level. Besides being an actual world title.
But did he have a choice?
Did he actually have a choice? I'm going to say he did. Because he didn't have to. Because he took something that was literally mid, the Intercontinental title, and put it on a main event star platform in 2012 to 2015. And you don't even have to believe me. Just go watch it. That's it. Just go watch it.
I can name a lot of people that did work with the Intercontinental Championship, bro. Miz wasn't the only one, bro.
All right, well,
Second longest reign and second in most title reigns as an Intercontinental Championship. You can argue that. Only falling behind Pat something. Forgot his name.
Boy.
all right. So, Jordan, you got any closing arguments for this debate?
Honestly, we said a lot of shit straight up. It really comes down to mic skills. I'm going with the Miz over Punk. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say.
Dale, you got any closing arguments on this one?
When it comes to my man Phil Brooks, we all know when we see him scheduled to make an appearance, whether it's wrestling or just cutting a promo, we all tuning in. We all tuning in because we want to know what Punk has to say. Now, if you remove that segment and you put that on The Miz, like tonight on Monday Night Raw, we got a scheduled interview with The Miz. Nobody gonna sit here and tell me that they ready to see a Miz promo. No, fuck no. We not. I would ask Eli, and I am going to ask Eli because Eli's the judge and he got to make his final decision. Now, Eli, as a wrestling fan, if you know tomorrow night on Monday Night Raw, they said tune in because we got a interview with The Miz. That's some shit you could miss, bro. That's not some shit that you was tuning in for. Now, if they saying CM Punk is here tonight on Monday Night Raw, you tapping in because you don't know what he gonna talk about or who he gonna talk about if he not already in a storyline. But we know he in a storyline with Drew, and that shit has been entertaining. It has been entertaining. So we want to see what type of promos these niggas is gonna cut on each other. So with that being said, then, now, and forever, CM Punk will be a great promo. And that's all we're talking about is promo. We tapping in to see what Phil got to say. So shout out to my man, Mr. Brooks. Fuck you, man. And AJ Lee was way better in the ring than Maurice. So with that
We're
being
not bringing
said,
wives into this.
CM Punk got the better lady too. Like what the fuck? No,
I think you're forgetting. I think Maurice was a women's title holder too. Don't forget that. Don't forget that.
Bro, you talk about the divas, bro? Come on, bro.
Yeah, man. Wait, what? Wait, what's that? What's that comment? I didn't even know.
Oh, you want to see it again?
Yeah.
CM Punk alone gave AEW some of the best storylines.
I'll have to go revisit AEW. I don't even know AEW like that.
Just go watch Samoa Joe versus CM Punk. Problem solved.
All I remember
yeah,
was
the
CM
winner
Punk versus
though.
Hangman.
Unfortunately, because I'm gonna tell you the winner, and then I'm gonna break down this shit. Dale Cook, that was a good. You had some good ones though, Jordan. Up until you brought up wrestling, when it was just about promos, that's when you kind of like lost the convo. But then you had me when you was talking about wrestling, talking about how CM Punk went to AEW and couldn't do nothing because he was out of shape. But then he broke down. Of course, CM Punk didn't want to be there. He wanted to be in WWE. That's why he in shape now. Then you brought up the injuries, and that just wasn't. It was supposed to be about promo. You brought up injuries, and then he broke down. He broke down how the Miz gonna say the same shit in every promo. I think we all can agree. I'm the Miz, and I'm awesome. Yeah, he was cooking with that one. That's why I kept turning my camera off because I was laughing because I was like, oh my god. Then he mentioned how the Miz only bring up his accomplishments during his promos. I was like, oh my god. Then he was like, how CM Punk, you never know what he's gonna say because think about it, you never know what CM Punk is gonna say. He was just talking about Kendrick Lamar and the Drake reference. I mean, Dale broke it down, but then you had shut down for a couple of seconds. I was like, oh, he cooked.
I ain't lying.
That's the first ever debate on this account, on this page. The next debate we're gonna try to get going is John Cena being better than Roman Reigns' title reign. John Cena's 380-day title reign is better than Roman Reigns' 1,300-day title reign, but that's for another day.
I'm going Team Roman on that one.
That was a great debate. I guess we can talk about what y'all thought about Raw.
This past Monday.
Yeah.
Yo, I've been thinking Raw's been doing like man, listen, Triple H, shout out to Paul, man. Paul Levesque is the bull, bro. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. You know what we should talk about? What you had said about the WWE draft.
That shit was
Garbo.
that was the
Trash.
worst draft I ever
Trash.
seen in my life, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Bro,
What kind of draft was that? We got mad NXT call-ups. Brown Breaker went to Raw, and everybody else stayed on their brands. That shit was ass. To me personally, that was the wackest draft I ever seen.
To me, I think it was the best draft. And I'm not I agree with you with the picks. I think a lot of shit with the picks was ass. But the way they had it structured, I thought it was going to be Raw, SmackDown, and NXT. I thought NXT was going to get the draft like some people from the main roster and bring them to NXT. That's what I
I did
thought
too,
was.
because that's how they promoted it. But
So I think moving forward, I think they should keep it the same way they have it, the format they have it now. I like it, but they should let NXT in on the draft. Like let Shawn Michaels and Ava, you know what I mean, run their show. You know what I'm saying? They are a whole nother show. Stop treating it like they treat it like it's a brand slash developmental brand. Take that developmental shit off. Treat it like a third fucking brand. Because if you treat it like a third brand, it grows in stock. And if you move, I think NXT is time to come out of Florida. They don't need to be in Florida still. They should be on the road like Raw and SmackDown.
right, that's what I be saying. Like train them to travel, so when they get to the main roster, they know how the schedule is gonna feel a little bit. Instead of just leaving them in Florida and that's it.
The draft they did like prior to this when it had NXT call-ups was really like in like 2016, 2017 when they like drafted Finn Balor, Charlotte, they drafted
here got a good comment right here. He said NXT was supposed to be in the draft, but they changed their mind last second the day before. Oh, makes sense.
Which was stupid anyway, because look how the draft turned out anyway. But yeah, like you had these 2017, like those guys, you had Mick Foley and Stephanie. They said our first pick coming to Raw is from NXT, and it was Finn Balor. Like those are the type of draft picks that they need to start having again, because they can see a top future star growing up. And what happened when Finn Balor got drafted? He became the first ever Universal Champion within that span.
Hey yo, we're not gonna get flagged for my L being in the thing, right? Of our pause. It just sounded crazy.
I'm
But
not gonna
whoever
lie,
wrote that comment about seeing the NXT shit being changed, can you write where you seen that at? Because I didn't see it.
Me
Like,
either.
and
But he said I heard since NXT is moving to CW Network next year, they're going to try to stack up NXT with some main event talent we have seen lately with Ivar, Meechin, and Final Testament. Yeah, I don't know about the NXT news, but this right here, they probably is gonna move main stars. Some of them just to get the views up on CW.
I believe that. I believe that. Yeah, I know about the CW shit already. I knew that.
And then we got Raw and SmackDown both about to be on USA in September.
Right, that's what
until January, and then Raw will be on Netflix, which is stupid. But I get it; they want to change the parental, however you say it, the rating for it. So I mean,
but it's gonna be live on on Netflix. So
yeah, it's gonna be live on Netflix now.
They'll have a time slot. The only thing I want to know is it going to be on Monday, because it doesn't say Monday Night Raw. It says WWE Raw, Netflix.
I hope they don't pull no shit and be like, you know what, we gonna put this on a Tuesday. Let's give it Tuesday Night Raw. I'll be so disappointed.
Bruh, Tuesday night SmackDown, Thursday night SmackDown, Friday night SmackDown. Don't do that shit. Just leave it on Friday. Y'all remember when SmackDown came on Tuesdays and Thursdays? Y'all remember that?
Yeah.
That shit was garbage.
No, everybody in the comments was asking earlier how the debate started. We only started this debate. We had to start off strong for the first episode. We had to start off strong. And so y'all know what to tune in to. We had to start off strong.
Dale, shout out to you, because I'm not gonna lie, I damn sure got cooked. I knew I was cooked. But see, like at first, the way Eli had drew it up, I thought Eli was gonna be representing Cena. Chris was representing The
I was
Rock.
supposed to, but then like, look, the other nigga didn't respond, and
Right.
I was so eager to get this shit going today. It was like last minute thought because
So that's pretty much the reason.
Chris was gonna
Hey,
come
hey,
in.
hey, come on. I can't be in the next debate. I'm the judge. I won.
Yes,
No.
sir.
Yeah, I'll give you the W. You got it. I'll give
They're gonna have to be the next judge though for the next debate. So
right.
like,
He didn't know. Eli, he didn't know. So whoever win the debate is the judge for the next debate.
Right. I already knew that though. He did tell me that.
Oh, well,
Chris
all right.
capped, so I don't know if he gonna be a part of this shit. He already capped first day. Nigga still ain't respond.
And then you said our next debate is gonna be what?
What title reign is better, Cena or Roman's? Cena's 380, Roman's 1,316.
I can go Team Roman for that, honestly.
I know you could. That's cool. I mean, but like that's cool.
I know you're gonna want to represent Cena anyway. So like,
and then you're gonna have to. Do you really want to get cooked a second time, bro?
Bro, honestly, bro, I damn sure have a chance better to defending Roman than the fucking Miz.
Yo,
That's for a fact. That's for a fact.
This would be the easiest debate of my life if I did that. But we can do it. Wait, what was he saying? We can do it.
But
I mean, that's only if you don't think of any other debate ideas. But like,
we can get it set up for like a week or two away, but we can still do something next week or next time we go live, something different.
Okay. I mean,
we just had to get the first episode popping because everybody.
I mean, right now it would be talking time slots, and I got no problem coming up with topics and running it past y'all before we all ever go live. Like, what y'all think about this? Like, because I know Eli, you do a lot of content anyway. You do a lot of videos, and you got to edit them joints, and I mean, you don't have to think about topics for this joint. I'll handle that if everybody cool with that. I'll handle topics and run it past y'all. Like, we could actually start a group chat like on Instagram or something, or if y'all niggas want to exchange phone numbers, pause, and fucking we start a group chat.
Yeah, I'm gonna start a group chat, but he said Roman Reigns beat people past their primes with the help of the bloodline. That's how overrated Roman's title reign is. Whew.
But can you still say that Roman kind of carried the company?
Time out. We going.
I ain't say that.
Look, to the comment. On that debate, Roman versus Cena and they title reigns and all that, you gotta understand Cena is a face and Roman is a heel.
Fact.
So
see, I wasn't gonna use that argument. That's a horrible argument to use for me. I can't use that. That's Roman is a heel, like you said. That's a part of his character.
So we talking about baby face run and a heel run. That's what we talking about here, man.
We can do the debate in like 2 weeks, so we got time to
2 weeks.
We can do something next week, but the debate could be in 2 weeks.
Bro, we should be going live like this every Sunday.
I'm saying we still gonna go live next week, but in 2 weeks the debate will still be. That's what I'm saying. We still going live next week.
Hey, we can go live tomorrow, just to recap. Yeah.
On some real shit at night, I ain't really doing shit besides getting ready for work or whatever. And tomorrow I work tomorrow afternoon. So
my next day off ain't till Saturday. So that's why I said we can do that debate in 2 weeks. But we can still go live the next time and do something else.
Most definitely. And like
then I got time to promote it on YouTube. I got time to promote it on all the platforms.
And like Dell said, we can exchange phone numbers, pause. That we can do that and get video ideas, some content, all that shit. We can get that going. So this is the start of something new. I like where it's going already. Let's start cooking like Triple H. Simply.
This was the fun first episode of everything Wrestletalk or Wrestletalk everything, whatever you want to call it.
Most definitely.
Perfect first episode. Not gonna lie to y'all.
You gotta get the name right, man.
Wrestletalk everything.
We gotta work on that.
Nah, that's it. Wrestletalk everything. That's it. But yeah, appreciate all the. You know what I'm saying.
Now,